London Mayor Sadiq Khan has once again called for more migration, claiming that the city relies on new arrivals to keep public services running. But many people are asking the obvious question: when does it stop? We'll dive into this story in today's video, but before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Right now, only 12% of viewers are subscribed, so join the community and help us grow. The argument goes like this: we need more people to fill jobs. Those people need homes and services, which in turn require even more workers. It's a cycle that never ends. London grows, demand increases, and ordinary residents are left paying the price in overcrowded housing, strained infrastructure, and rising costs of living. A city cannot expand indefinitely without planning, limits, or consideration for those already living there. For decades, politicians have promised that mass migration would solve economic challenges, yet public services are stretched thinner than ever, and communities feel increasingly disconnected from the place they once called home. Instead of calling for endless growth, we should be asking how to make London work for the people who are already here. That means investing in housing, training local workers, and ensuring fair opportunities for everyone. Britain's future depends on stability, not constant expansion. Migration must be managed responsibly, not used as a quick political fix that leaves communities divided and essential services overwhelmed. If leaders truly care about London, they should focus on building a city that's livable, affordable, and sustainable, not one that grows endlessly at the expense of its citizens. Have a watch of this.
I've no hesitation at all in saying we need more migrants in London. And let me explain why. So I'm not equivocating. It's really important to me to say this why. Park the social benefits to our city from migration. Park the cultural benefits to our city from migration. I've spent this morning with some of our city's leading business people who create jobs, wealth and prosperity. They've got a skills shortage and a labour shortage, right? We've got a pipeline of training up Londoners for future-proof jobs. I'm now in charge of the education budget. Even if every single Londoner who's currently not working was to be trained up to do these jobs, we still have massive number of vacancies, record numbers of vacancies in the health sector, in social care sector, in hospitality, in tech, and so forth. And so we need to have a sensible migration policy. And my point to the government is this: if you're worried about migration because it's unpopular in certain parts of the country, if you think you don't need it, and if other parts of the country either don't want it for political reasons or don't think they need it, I respect that. Devolve to cities like London the powers to have a regional shortage occupation list, so I can be in charge of deciding how many people come into London to help our economy. Because listen, half of our builders are above the age of 55. And so we're trying to train up more builders. We've lost almost half of our EU-born builders in the last 7 years.
So Brexit's been a disaster from that point of view, has it?
It's a combination of the extreme hard Brexit on top of Brexit, but also the well-reported issues about low birth rates and so forth, and the pipeline of people coming into the economy and so forth. So we need migration, sensible migration.
London doesn't need endless migration. It needs leadership with the courage to say enough is enough. Growth for its own sake isn't progress if it leaves housing unaffordable, hospitals overstretched, and communities unrecognisable. True progress means building stability, investing in the people already here, giving young Britons real opportunities, and restoring pride in the city we call home. The answer isn't to keep importing more workers to fix problems caused by overpopulation, it's to fix the system itself. London deserves balance, sustainability, and leadership that puts British citizens first. In other news, a self-styled Anglo-Jihadi Muslim convert has been found guilty of plotting a bomb and terror attack on a major shopping centre. Leeds Crown Court heard that Jordan Richardson, 21, was in possession of a mustard gas recipe in his bag when he was arrested by police on his way to work on December 19th. Richardson had also plotted to shoot, stab, and throw grenades into a crowd. Jurors were told that the 21-year-old had a link to an ISIS bomb-making instruction video, which was also used by the perpetrator of the Manchester Arena terror attack, Salman Abedi. The Muslim convert shared the idea of launching an attack on Sheffield's Meadowhall shopping centre with someone online, after Richardson's home in Howden, West Yorkshire, was raided by police. Officers discovered a combat knife and a crossbow. Leeds Crown Court heard that the 21-year-old told a police officer that he was an ISIS supporter as he was awaiting trial. Richardson was found guilty of 3 counts of encouraging terrorism, 2 counts of possessing bomb-making instructions useful for terrorism, preparing acts of terrorism by acquiring weapons, researching explosive substances, identifying possible locations, and considering the steps required for an attack. Richardson was also found in the possession of a note which appeared to outline detailed plans for a terror attack when he was arrested last year. The note read, "Reach hidden vantage point, apply gas mask, outfit, load crossbow, throw all grenades into crowd, shoot bystanders, stab anyone who come close. Do not get taken alive." Prosecutor Catherine Robinson told the court that Richardson converted to Islam in April last year, and he soon became interested in extremism. The 21-year-old sent messages to other users on social media detailing how he wanted to kill non-believers and described himself as a terrorist. He wrote, "Inshallah, I pray to be a jihad and to be martyred for Allah." Ms. Robinson told Leeds Crown Court that Richardson frequently expressed extreme hatred for Jewish people, spoke about killing them, and referred to them as the big noses, the pillagers, and the money. The prosecutor told jurors that he was not simply a keyboard warrior or fantasist, but a person who was dangerously far down the road to carrying out terrorist acts. Richardson is scheduled to be sentenced next month. Counter-Terrorism Policing Northeast's Detective Chief Superintendent James Dunkerley said, "Jordan Richardson was preparing to conduct an attack on members of the public and to become a martyr to others who share his ideology. This case shows the real-world threat that terrorist content online poses and how quickly people who view this content can radicalize themselves." Bethan David of the Crown Prosecution Service labeled the 21-year-old a dangerous individual. She added, "He researched how to make explosive substances, bragged about doing so, and had credible recipes for creating mustard gas and TATP, which if used would cause mass injury and devastation." What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you have not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.